Hello students, hope you all are well. Today I am going to explain you chapter Soil part 2. In this chapter I am going to cover these topics. Types of soil in India, how different soil is formed in India, which minerals are rich in each soil, which minerals are absent in each soil, where these soils are found, and a particular soil is suitable for which crop. Next, this organization, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research, classified the soils of India into following type. Black soil is found in Deccan Plateau, red soil is found in Chhattisgarh, parts of Odisha, parts of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. Laterite soil is found in Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. Alluvial soil is found in Punjab, Haryana, UP. Forest soil found in Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Arid soil is found in West Rajasthan. But student, we have to learn these 4 types of soil as per our syllabus. That is black soil, red soil, laterite soil and alluvial soil. Alluvial soil. As we know, rivers bring lots of sediments from mountain and helpful in the formation of alluvial soil. Alluvial soil is very important for agricultural activities because it is very fertile. 2 minerals are rich in this soil, potash and lime, and 2 minerals are absent in this soil, such as phosphoric acid and humus. This soil is also called transported soil. Students, do you know what is transported soil? Transported soil means soil that is formed at a different place and found at different place. Means in this process, soil is not found at the same place where it is formed because transportation is active here. For example, when rivers come from mountain, so rivers bring sediments from the mountain and deposit it somewhere else. So we can say alluvial soil is considered as the transported soil. Next, types of alluvial soil. There are different types of alluvial soil. On the basis of location, there are 3 types of alluvial soil. Deltaic alluvial soil. This type of soil is found in Paschim Banga or West Bengal. This soil is yellow in color. Second, coastal alluvial soil. Coastal alluvial soil is found along western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain, but this soil is dark in color. Why? Because these rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, these rivers come from Deccan Plateau, and Deccan Plateau is rich in black soil. So when these rivers bring lots of sediments from the Deccan Plateau, which is dark in color, and deposited along the coastal area. As a result, this coastal alluvial soil become dark in color. Last, inland alluvial soil. Inland alluvial soil is found in Punjab, Haryana, UP, Bihar. It is yellow in color. In next slide, I am going to show you these 3 types of soil again. Now, next, on the basis of age, alluvial soil are of 2 types, Bhangar, Khadar. Bhangar is old alluvial soil. This soil is coarse in texture. Coarse means rough in texture. And this soil is not suitable for agriculture because it is less fertile. This soil that comprises with lots of kankar. Kankar, that is also called calcareous material. Calcareous material is an English word, kankar is a Hindi word, but we can write also Kankar, kankar. We can say it is not fine in texture. Actually, it is rough or coarse in texture. Next is khadar. Khadar is new alluvial soil. Soil which is recently formed. And this soil is very fine in texture. And this soil is very suitable for agricultural activities because it is very fertile. Location. This soil is found in Indo-Gangetic plains. Indo-Gangetic plains means northern plains. That is Punjab, Haryana, UP, Bihar. Deltaic region of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. So here alluvial soil is located. Different types of crops that we can grow in this type of soil like rice, wheat, sugarcane, tobacco. We can grow these kind of crops in this soil. Now see here, different types of alluvial soil on the basis of location. Inland alluvial soil. Inland alluvial soil is found in Indo-Gangetic plain, northern plain, UP, Bihar, Punjab, Haryana. And what is the color of inland alluvial soil? Yes, yellow in color. Deltaic alluvial soil. Deltaic alluvial soil is found in Paschim Banga. What is the color of this soil? Yes, yellow in color. And the last, coastal alluvial soil, that is found in western coastal plain, eastern coastal plain. And please look here, this river Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. So these rivers come from the Deccan Plateau, which is rich in black soil, and these four rivers bring sediments which are totally dark in color and deposited along the coastal area. As a result, the color of the alluvial soil is dark in color. Next is black soil, which is also known as regur soil. Black soil is formed due to volcanic eruption. As you know, at the time of volcanic eruption, magma oozes out, coming out from the interior of the earth. When it comes out, it turns into lava. And when lava gets solidified, it changes into igneous rocks. And when igneous rocks continuously break down, or due to the continuous weathering of igneous rock, then black soil will be formed. This soil is called residual soil. Residual soil is the opposite of transported soil. As we have discussed in the previous slide, what is transported soil? So residual soil means at the same place. In situ. This soil is also called in situ. In situ means at the same place. So we can say black soil is found where it is formed. So we cannot say this soil is transported by different external agent. So this soil is found in that particular area where it is formed. That's why it is also called in situ, at the same place. This soil is very fertile because so many minerals are rich in this soil, like lime, iron, magnesium, calcium carbonate, alumina, potash. These are the minerals present in black soil. We can learn here as a word limcap. Limca as a soft drink. So L, lime, I, iron. So take the first alphabet, L-I-M-C-A-P, limcap. And which mineral is absent in black soil? That is called phosphoric content. Next, this soil is clay in nature. Water holding capacity of this soil is good. So during rainy season, we can say the soil becomes sticky, and during dry weather, cracks will appear. That soil becomes dry. We can grow cotton, wheat, sugarcane, tobacco, etc. in this soil. This soil is found in Deccan Plateau. Next, red soil. Red soil is also called residual soil. This soil is formed due to the weathering of metamorphic rock. You know what is metamorphic rock? When we applied high temperature, high pressure to igneous and sedimentary rock, then metamorphic rocks will be formed. And when metamorphic rocks break down due to different external agents, then we will get red soil. This soil is red in color. Why this soil is red in color? Because due to the presence of iron content. So many minerals are absent in this soil, such as phosphoric acid, organic matter, nitrogenous material. These minerals are deficient or lacking in red soil. But this soil is rich in potash. Productivity of the red soil increases with the regular use of fertilizer. It means if we will apply fertilizer, then we can grow certain crops in the soil such as rice, wheat, sugarcane, cotton, pulses. We can grow these crops with the help of fertilizer. This soil is suitable for dry farming as this soil do not require much moisture. It does not require much moisture. This soil is coarse in texture, means the soil is not fine. This soil is very rough in texture. Red soil is found in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Goa, etc. Do you know, students, what is the similarity between red soil and laterite soil? Both soil are poor in humus. Now last soil is laterite soil. How this soil is formed? This soil is formed due to leaching process. Now what is leaching? Leaching means when important minerals present in the soil are removed by heavy rainfall. So due to heavy rainfall, when important minerals percolate in the subsoil, so then infertile soil will be left on the top. That is called laterite soil. Or in a simple way, we can say leaching process when the important minerals that is removed due to heavy rainfall from the soil is called leaching. This soil is acidic in nature. It is very coarse, rough in texture and crumbly in texture. Crumbly means that can break up easily. So many minerals are absent in this soil also. This soil is poor in lime, nitrogen, potassium and silica. But two minerals are rich in this soil, that is iron and aluminium. We can grow coffee, rubber, cashew and tapioca crops in this type of soil. This soil is found in hilly regions of Western Ghats, Kerala, Chota Nagpur Plateau, hills of Assam and Meghalaya. Now last, we have some more types of soil, that is loamy, sandy soil, clay. Do you know, student, which soil we can say sandy soil? If soil consists 60% sand and 20% silt, 20% clay, that soil is called sandy soil. Clay, which soil is called clay soil? Like black soil is clay in nature. If the clay content is 60%, 20% sand and 20% silt. And loamy. Loamy is the last type of soil which is the most fertile or appropriate soil for agricultural activities. Loamy soil is that soil in which sand, silt, clay, that is in equal proportion. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.